It's really over the top. Is that ready?
Hey, welcome to the Woman's View.
Great. Your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, on cue. Okay, so hey y'all, welcome to the Woman's View.
We can wait until we get a couple more people. Let's
go right here.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Woman's View, where we talk about all women topics. And for today's video, we're gonna be talking about how BBLs have affected us in our everyday lives.
And if you're coming from my page, ladies, y'all go to our new channel, which is going to be called The Woman's View. It's going to be really, really good. You're going to know all the information that you need to know about just after effects of BBLs and just things that women just need to talk about. Because we really just need to uplift each other. Like, it's really, really time. It's really time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes. Women go through so much. Yes.
Right.
Everyday things.
And if you want to have any comments or anything that you want to have questions about, please write it in the live, and we're going to try to address any of the questions that you might ask.
Topics.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So we like when everybody is interactive and
talking and engaging with us, so
right.
we'll know what to put out and what type of content to give you guys.
Right.
So that'd be perfect.
So, and we will be doing this. We will be releasing new videos on The Woman's View every Wednesday. It will be released every single Wednesday on The Woman's View. So if you want to hear more about just women things and BBLs and the things that you go through, oh my God. Advice, absolutely. With three different opinions. Yeah, 3 different opinions. But today we're going to be talking about the after effects of BBLs. And yes, let's get ready for that, okay?
Yeah. Right, so I have some topics in my notes that I'll start off with.
Mm-hmm.
The first one that I have noticed with my BBL is that I still get super swollen after my BBL.
So how far along are you now?
I have had 2 BBLs, but my most recent second one, what am I, like 2 years? We went together.
We're like 1.5.
1.5.
It'll be 2 years in November.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm about 2 years, and I still get super swollen. With
What,
my
like
BBL.
around the stomach
It's
area,
really
or just everywhere?
It's really stomach area, and you can literally see the difference from
Yeah.
swollen versus faja body.
Right.
So yeah, that's
Right.
one of the things.
So is it that when you is it when you eat, or is it just you can wake up and just be swollen?
For me, mostly it is when I eat and I'm not having my faja on. I can definitely see a major difference. Or when I
And still have to wear your faja.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
wow. So that's something that's really important to understand, that a lot of times if you want to regain that shape back, you really need to put
The
that
faja does
back
magic.
on.
Yeah.
Right.
It really does magic.
Definitely
And I
brings
feel
back
like-
the curves.
I feel like people don't understand like the maintenance of BBLs after BBL, like because it's still maintenance.
It's
like
a
you
lot
have
of
to
maintenance.
take care of yourself. You have to like
Still get
eat
massages.
right, still get massages.
Yeah.
Like you want that snatched waist, and it's like always snatched, like how you see the celebrities or the it girls or the Instagram models. Just know like they're putting in that work. Like,
It's a lot of work that
they
goes into
are
it, right?
putting in work.
Right.
Whether it's massages, how they eat, like going to the gym.
It's not an easy way out. Like
Yeah,
getting
it's
a
not.
BBL is not, oh, I'm gonna have this perfect body forever. No, you still,
no,
you
don't
still-
even fall for it. Don't even fall for it. And
Exactly.
just to let everybody know, we all have had BBLs here.
Yeah.
Actually, I have had 2 BBLs and 2 reductions. You have had what?
I've had 1 BBL.
Mhm.
I've had 2 BBLs.
Yeah, so we do have a lot of experience in what the surgery do consist of, so it is really important. Just y'all, please, it's a lot, but if you watch my channel,
Yes.
protect your investment, because
Yes.
it's really, really important, because you can lose it,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
right?
I feel like a BBL is just something good to like build on.
Start off.
Because because the doctor can only give you so much, and
Right.
after that, it's up to you. And a
To
lot of
maintain
doctors,
it
yeah,
after.
and I feel like a lot of doctors, thankfully, our doctor, Dr. Plaza, he did tell us how like it breaks down, how it's like quarters to it. Like you have to eat right, you have to work out, you have to wear your faja. Like
Yeah.
it's about
Yeah.
like your lifestyle. So getting a BBL
Yes.
really is a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't understand that. And whether the changes are positive, there are some negative ones. They are like, it's all over the place because you really are changing as a person after
Yeah.
getting a BBL. Like you're the same person mentally, but you have to grow out of that because
Yeah.
it's a lot more that come to it, like emotionally. The attention that you get is crazy. Like
Yeah.
especially if you're a person
It's
that's
ridiculous.
like,
Yeah.
especially if you're like an introvert, like
Me, I am an introvert.
Yeah, we are.
I am
all
an introvert. We like to stay in the house. We like to stay in the house.
I love to stay in the house. So like even going to like the grocery store can be uncomfortable, like where men are lusting over you all the time. It doesn't matter what
women
you
are
wear.
jealous.
Yeah, women are jealous
Yeah.
because their man is looking at you, or because they simply want to be like you, and that's okay. Like, just ask me some questions. I will tell you what I did, who I went to. Like, I'm not that girl who's gonna gatekeep. Like, oh, I don't want nobody to know my surgeon because my surgeon did a good job.
Well, what are some of the things that you went through after having the surgery?
I would say like emotionally, I went through like adjusting to all the attention. Like it's a lot of attention. Like I got attention before because I was naturally beautiful, but having a body with a face is like
Top
crazy.
tier.
Yeah, it's top tier. And it's like people are not used to that. So all the Instagram stuff, all the YouTube, this and that, like people don't see that in real life.
Right.
Like let's be honest, people do not see that every day walking down the street, going to the
Yeah,
grocery
which is
store every day.
true.
Like you
Which
don't
is true.
see that.
Yeah.
Then you have to adjust because some of your friends might hate on you, or they might feel like
Yes.
yeah, they might feel like because you got a BBL that you're gonna switch up.
Or they
So
might,
they
or they
start
might
switching.
stop inviting you places.
Yeah, because they're not the center of
Asking you
attention anymore.
Yeah.
to go
Yeah.
places, and you wonder why your friendship is falling off because you got your body done, and they
Yeah.
feel like they're in competition. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
To 100.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and instantly, girl, I didn't even get my faja off yet. I'm still feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Just came off.
They are like, they lust so badly. And to deal with the spirit of lust is crazy because like, I never want to make someone lust over me. Because that's not the thing. Like, I can wear something natural, not form fitted.
What did he say? Be fully clothed, still giving sexy.
Still giving sexy.
That's what he said.
Yeah, so you're still giving sexy, and there's always going to be people who lust over you, and that's not something that you like want. Like, I never intended for men to lust over me.
That wasn't the intent
Yeah.
of getting the
Of
BBL.
But see, a lot of people will look and say, hey, like y'all got the BBLs for men. I want to
No.
tell everybody right now that's absolutely a lie. Do not
No.
believe that when people come and say, hey, you got your BBL or anything for a man. Baby doll, get it for yourself.
Get it for yourself.
You let them be them. Y'all know what I say. You let them be them, and you be the best you, because people are always gonna down you. Now, if you did get a BBL for attention, then you need to check yourself.
That's on your
That's
self-esteem.
that's
You
on
need to
you
work
and your
on that.
self-esteem.
Yeah.
But we over here, we don't
I didn't get no BBL for no man.
Yeah, we don't roll that.
I got, personally,
No,
me,
man.
I got my BBL because this is the body that I see myself growing up with. Like, you know how you envision yourself being a little girl, and you're like, oh, well, when I get older, I'm gonna like this.
Yeah.
That was
I'm
me.
an advocate of, if I don't like something, I'm going to change it. But it has nothing to do with another person. It has everything to do with me. And I feel
And
like
building self.
right, and building my
Yeah,
self-esteem.
and that's called building yourself.
Right,
It's not
yourself.
saying that you have low self-esteem.
Right, yeah.
It's just that because people wear lashes, they get
Right.
perms, they get their hair
Nails,
done, they get their
lashes.
teeth done, they get their toes done. All of it, to be honest with you, is just a part of vanity. But at the end of the day, it's to build you up. You get your
Right.
hair done. You wake up and comb
you
your
get
hair.
when you get it for the
every
right
day.
reason.
Right. So you do it for the right reason, to be able to feel beautiful about yourself. So
Yeah.
I just want all of my dogs to understand that do not let nobody tell you that you out there just trying to get attention for yourself
For me.
when you know that
You
it
did
was
it for
done
you.
for you.
And they will say that regardless.
They're gonna
Yeah.
talk.
Like everybody's
Yeah.
gonna talk regardless. So you gotta know in your heart what it is.
And
Okay?
also get used to being the prettiest in the room. For real. I mean,
right.
And it's really an uncomfortable thing. Like
Yeah.
when you were already pretty. Everybody's already beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But like it's a different type of beauty.
It do be a different type,
It's a
and
different type.
it's a different type of attention.
Yeah, it's a
It
different
is a different type of attention.
It's a good
as
attention
well.
and a
bad
bad
attention. Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah.
There's definitely pros and cons.
So you basically had just trying to get the emotion part.
Yeah, like
together.
trying to find my way again. Like
Because I remember you saying once, like you was like, look, it's just difficult just to go out.
it's so
Yeah.
hard. It really is.
Yeah.
It's very hard just to go out. Like I said, like going to the grocery store. I'm always with somebody. I'm always with somebody going to the grocery store. 'cause
we
it's
stay
like,
with each other.
you never know who is preying on you. Like,
Yeah,
and that's the truth. People are getting
well, it's
kidnapped.
dangerous out here.
It is dangerous,
It's
but
really dangerous.
after getting your body done, you draw more attention
Right.
to yourself. Like that's drawing more attention to you.
Yeah.
And that's something that you really do have to get used to. It's something that I never thought or accounted for after getting my BBL done. I just thought that like I would just be the same and be walking around the same and experiencing and feeling the same things. Like, cause they got their BBLs before me, but this
Right.
is something that they never talked about. Like, getting a BBL was a lot for me. It was really a mental adjustment.
Well, I didn't have that. Like, I didn't have that issue, like that emotional issue.
Really?
Did you
Yeah,
have
no,
that?
I didn't have
that.
that. No.
Boy.
Like,
But see,
anxiety,
that's why
that's
it's
good.
different for everybody.
Yeah.
Because different women go through different things.
Yeah.
And so it's really important because that's why we have us three with different
Yes.
personalities and different everything, because just to
Someone
understand
can
that,
match that.
right,
Yeah.
right. So somebody can
Completely.
understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You know, some of the things that I went through, ladies, your butt is heavy. Like,
It
oh
is.
my gosh, like it's
It
really
is.
heavy. It's not like, oh, you just gonna go and get
Like
and
that.
get a BBL. Like you running hard.
Yeah. Like that lower lumbar area.
Oh my gosh, like it
Hurts
really
your
does
back.
hurt. Yeah, it's really a lot.
It's
And
like it just tilt like this is the front part, and then you got a heavy booty on the front,
and it's just tilting over, and you're
it's
trying to hold it up with your
constant-
back.
Yeah, like it's hard.
Yeah, so that and ladies, don't try to run. Don't try to run because you're in trouble.
No.
Do not
Put
try
it back there.
Yeah,
It's heavy.
and plus when I'm laying in the bed, just trying to turn over, and please,
Sleeping.
yes, sleeping
You
can
do
be.
have to sleep a certain way.
You have to
Yeah.
sleep different because it can be
How do you
difficult.
sleep?
I gotta sleep on my side.
You sleep on your side. How
Yeah.
do you sleep?
I have to alternate, but I always have to have a pillow either on my
Yeah.
side or on my back.
And
I have to have a pillow under my legs.
I have to have one
And I
in between my
sleep
legs.
like
It
this.
kind of cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I always have like one right here, or if I'm sleeping on my slide, I gotta have one right here because when your curve go like this, and then you
That's
tilt
the
it like
only
that.
comfortable
Oh my
way.
God.
Yeah.
I have to
it
have a
can be-
pillow.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, so sleeping can be a little difficult too. Just getting adjusted to the BBL and and see, I'm older, so a lot of my you know when you older and your body start changing and stuff, and you know when you wake up and your legs don't want to move, but you already out the bed. you know, so it can be a lot just trying to deal with that extra because I find myself having lower back issues.
Yeah.
So lower back issues is what I find myself having
It's
as
heavy.
well, because sometimes it's heavy, and that was one of the reasons as well that I had to really get a reduction, because one of the doctor who really just did exactly what I did not want, basically just made it extremely too big, and it actually just really was hurting my back, and it's hard to put on you. I mean, you can't wear your clothes, like anything, but I can say after the reductions, it has been a lot better.
Yeah.
So it does say like, hey, when it's really just too big, it can be difficult.
Yeah.
It really can.
And you can feel the weight change too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It's like
sure
your
everyone can
equilibrium.
feel the weight change of their normal body, but I know when I'm over 150 pounds, and I know when I'm in my 140s.
Yeah.
Like
I say it all the time. When I hit like 145, 150, I'm like, y'all, this booty heavy. I need to, I was just telling them how like I need to get on some sort of like regimen or like workout plan or something, because when I hit 150 and my body is used to being at 140, I feel it every time.
Yeah.
And nobody can understand because they're like, oh girl, you still look good. Yeah, but I don't feel good. Like I feel the heaviness.
And to be honest too, y'all, you gain weight. Like if you do not take care of your BBL and get in the gym, hear me when I tell you.
Yes.
You will put on weight, and you will put on way more weight than you did before. So like even a lot of my BBL doll friends, they would tell me like, girl, I done put on 40 pounds.
Wow.
Or I done put on 50 pounds. Like you really have to understand like the weight gain that you will gain if you do not maintain your investment. Because you can really gain a lot of weight.
It's so easy to do it.
Yeah, and the weight doesn't distribute evenly.
No.
Oh my God.
It does not.
It doesn't.
It does not.
It
No.
doesn't. So like the areas that you got lipo,
back, your
it's
arms,
not going
your pinkies, your hands, and your
hands be fat, ankles be fat.
your butt does
your
get
butt
bigger.
gets
No, your butt
bigger.
gets humongous.
Your butt gets
Your
big.
stomach will kind of stay a little bit the same. You'll still kind of gain weight
Your
around the
stomach
stomach.
fat. Your stomach fat is
Right.
really around your organs.
Yeah.
Because
that actually happened to me.
Yes.
Because if you know, you would start like you really don't lose your shape, but you will start getting wide.
Why?
You start getting wide, and you like, where is all this weight coming from? But you just getting wide because it's the fat that's on the inside.
That's on the inside.
Yeah.
So like the places that they lipo and stuff like that, you're not gonna get fat between the skin and the muscle no more. You're gonna gain that fat around your organs,
right?
And then it's gonna go to your butt, your back, like everything else.
And then everywhere that you did not have lipo, that's where the fat goes too.
Chin, girl.
Your chin, like everywhere that you did not have lipo, that's where the fat goes. And but if you gain too much weight, where you had lipo will spread too.
Because it's going around your organs, and that's dangerous.
Yeah.
And I feel like people don't talk about it.
They really don't.
I think I heard Cardi B talk about it one time, and that's why she started getting into the gym and not doing like, just getting surgery, because there's nothing else that they can do. Like there's no more fat. The fat is around your organs. And that's why she's been like being healthier and trying to be better. And that's where I'm at, because
Yeah.
Because it's not an easy out.
It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy.
Everybody thinks it is.
And these are the things that people don't tell you.
Yeah.
So before you're going to have the surgery, these are the things that they just don't tell you.
Be ready to change your life.
Right, you have to change your life. It's that important.
But I definitely don't regret getting my BBLs. Like I
don't regret. Yes, absolutely. I do still love it, and I have it.
Sometimes I miss my old body. Ain't even
Really?
Sometimes I do.
I don't either.
Sometimes I do miss my body, mainly because of the emotional things. Because like I miss like just going to the store regularly without nobody trying to holler at me, nobody's son trying to holler at me. But overall though, I still don't regret. I don't regret my decision to have my BBL. I love my body, but sometimes I do reminisce about the old days. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, I like mine.
I love mine. And
I'm happy that I got it, and nobody won't be able to tell me that, hey, you shouldn't have, because I like mine.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I did. But it is a lot of concerns, like just as far as just those things that people don't talk about. That's just really serious as far as just your emotions, gaining that weight afterwards. Like, there's so many women who lose their shapes afterwards.
Because they done gained so much.
Because they have gained so much weight. Now the good thing is that when you do lose your weight, it do go back to the regular shape, which is really good too.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's really good.
Yes.
But shoot, it take forever to lose weight.
I think that's just a woman thing, period. Because women just
men
like
lose
we
weight
can't
faster.
lose weight fast. Or like, is it like what is it?
Right.
Tell me.
Tell me the secret.
I mean, yeah, it could be consistency too.
Yeah.
But then again, even being consistent, it still take us a little longer to lose weight than men. Like,
I mean, that's just how it is.
and that sucks because I just don't feel like they deserve it. Why they can't get it to us?
Yeah.
So you drop the weight.
What's some other things? What's some other things that we should let everybody know before you get into your BBL situation? Or how do we tell them after they receive the BBL, how do you get that weight back off? How about water diets or liquid diets?
Fasting.
Fasting.
Fasting works really
Yeah.
Fasting works really well. Make sure you increase your fruits and your vegetables. That's just overall health. Make sure you're taking your supplements. You want to make sure that you're not deficient in any of your vitamins or supplements or minerals. You want to make sure that you stay constantly hydrated. At least take 10,000 steps. Like, you don't have to be going hard in the gym like you The Rock. Like, you don't have to do that. For real.
Right.
I mean, if that's your preference, then that's you. But, like, when you do work out, try to wear, like, longer sleeves so that you can sweat some of that fat off.
They need to go. Let me tell you where we get our workout clothes from. Fine Fitness.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if
Fine
you ever
Fitness has some
seen
cute
Fine Fitness, but you better check it out because they have some really nice workout stuff. Don't get your investment and look all good and then want to wear raggedy stuff to the gym. No, Fine Fitness got really pretty workout clothes for women.
Especially curvy women.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
it gives you that extra space,
Yeah.
that extra space, but it can also be used for regular people too, though.
Yeah. It's for everybody, and I feel like that's what I like about the brand so much. It's diverse. It's a little bit for everybody, and they look good. I feel like that's the best motivation.
Top tier.
Yes, and that's the best motivation to
Just to
staying
look
in the gym is to look good.
It is just to look good, ladies. We gotta keep
good.
pumping up our ladies, y'all, because like we really do. Because it always feel like the ladies we go through the toughest and hardest times. Like we have to
get
really
dragged through
just
the mud and back.
Yes, ladies, we got to be down for us ladies. I love my women. We are beautiful and we are queens. I love you to the fullest and always know that. But what we're going to do now is another issue that I dealt with my BBL was with the weight gain. Okay, but then two was with the heavy butt, but that weight gain, y'all, is real. It's really real. So if you give us a pizza.
Yeah.
I'm giving some pizza. I'm giving some pieces. What do I do? Give us some pizza. Yeah. Some cheap.
Y'all want this place?
Yes, please. Yes. Look, we're over here talking about fitness. Yes. But we have to continue to uplift each other and things that other people will not or other women will not tell you, we're going to tell you on The Woman's View, because we're going to keep it real. And another thing that it's a huge debate on workout bodies and BBL bodies. It's a huge debate on workout bodies and BBL bodies. And ladies,
they be fighting, girls.
They fight big time. But I just have to say, like, I'm not trying to sound funny, but you cannot get a BBL body by just working out. You can't. If you look at women that work out with track and field, I mean, shoot, they got some nice legs. They be rolling, but your body only shapes according to the muscle. So if you have just only muscles, now if you notice people that have who's really fit in the gym, their hips start to go down this way. They don't go curve like this. They don't. I mean, if you look at anybody who has, we have a comment there. Anybody who has fitness.
Hi, boss lady and pretty breeze.
Hi. You cannot get the type of body, and that's why actually people who have BBLs, they actually be like, no, I know she got a BBL. Like you can tell, like it's clear as day.
And that's okay. That was never an insult.
Right. And that's okay. No, it's
not.
So the good thing is that love yourself. And no matter what you do, and don't let nobody talk you out of what you want to do, because actually, realistically, every surgery is dangerous.
But I want to say something about that.
Okay.
So I like how Shanita stated that it's a good starter off.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
when you know the workout bodies, they work out, but they can lose all that if they stop working out. That's why they work out consistently, which is fine. Everyone should work out.
Everybody should work out.
But
yes.
Don't hate BBLs for, you know, maybe having a starter body and then enhancing that body and making it what they want or what they've dreamed of.
Right.
You know, that's what I think about.
Right. Because it's actually really, really important.
And it's no hate to anybody. Like I feel like it's so much hate on the BBL community.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, for nothing. Yeah.
It's like it's their bodies. The gym bodies is their bodies. The BBL bodies is their bodies. You can't tell nobody what to do with their money or their time.
And everybody's beautiful.
Yes, it's fine.
And whatever your preference is what your preference is. With no problem.
Trying to achieve.
Right. Whatever you're trying to achieve, great. But don't hate on the other.
Right.
Don't hate. Like we don't do haters here. And we're not gonna do haters here because we're down for all women. We're down for all women, and we love all women, and we're here to lift all women up.
Right.
Because we need it, ladies.
Yes.
We need it. We need it.
That's why we'll be talking about different situations too on the Women's View and just giving advice and everything. So make sure you guys go subscribe to the Women's View.
And we're gonna put it in the description. What the new channel is. And what else?
And we're dropping every Wednesday. Do we have a time? 12?
We don't have the time yet, but it will be every Wednesday. So
Every
watch out for that.
Wednesday, so watch out for that. And whatever you guys want to see
Or talk about.
talk about just
relationships.
Yeah.
What's going on in the world?
If you need advice,
anything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like this is like a little sister huddle.
A sisterhood.
This
Yeah.
is the sisterhood.
That's right.
Woman's view.
The woman's view. It's how we see things.
Yeah.
To let the world know how we as women see things in life.
And making each other stronger and just bringing each other together. All women of all
right.
kinds.
Yes.
That's
No
right.
separation around here. So
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to build, and that's what we're gonna build, and we want you guys to join.
We would love for you guys to join. That would be great. That would be great. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Any other issues or concerns? What about the pain afterwards, or like what was the difference between having the surgery out the country and having it in the United States?
Well,
Well,
okay,
both
I'll
of
start
yours
with
were out the
mine.
country.
Yeah, both of mine was out the country. My first BBL was in the DR, and my second BBL was in Colombia. For some reason, my first BBL was not that bad. I actually recovered really fast.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I was younger at that time, but I mean, whatever. So, yeah, I did recover very fast, but my second BBL in Colombia was, I thought I was gonna die. Like, that was the worst pain I have ever felt in my life. I'm not like exaggerating. Like, I really thought that was it for me. But I'll say the pain level.
Because let me tell you about Colombia. Brianna over here trying to be all strong and stuff for me, cause I felt like I was finna die too. Ain't nobody know she was finna die. I wish I would have known.
This is my older sister, first of all.
Yes.
This was her first time. She was so nervous. She was just nerve-wracking. So I had to stay strong for her. I had already been through it. So I was like, okay.
But didn't nobody know she was finna die. Like,
I really felt like I was.
no, you did scare me this one time though. But ain't even
Oh, you
When I
passed
passed
out.
out, yeah, I passed out.
Is that Royal?
Sorry, that's Royal.
Oh,
Y'all meet Royal later.
You will meet me though.
But
But-
yes, I passed out. I literally, I was in
But
the
that was
hospital.
because your iron was low, or something was low, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think something
I
was low
think
because we
when I
ended
got
up
up
both
too
getting
soon.
iron transfusions. Remember in the hospital before we left, we both ended up getting iron transfusions.
Oh, well, something probably was low. But I know I passed out. Everything went completely black. All I remember are the nurses slapping my face with water, getting me
Wow.
up, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I was just so scared because I couldn't even get up.
So
They
what
was
was your
calling
pain?
me.
My pain. Well, you didn't rate your pain.
Well, okay, my first BBL in the DR had to be like a 5. It was not that bad. But my second in Colombia had to be like an 11.
The pain.
Yeah, I was crying.
So it was past 10.
Yeah, I think that my surgery was.
But the medicines is different.
The medicines are
The
The
medicines are
medicines are
totally different over there.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
medicine, the pain medicine that they gave us in Colombia, I wasn't nothing.
But what I can say is the doctors are completely, totally different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Totally different.
absolutely.
I feel like Dr. Plaza gave me more of what I asked for and what I wanted than my first doctor. I feel like Dr. Plaza put in a lot more work
Okay.
than my first doctor.
So basically, I'm sorry.
Right.
So basically, the more work you feel got put in
Yeah.
was due to the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Dr. Plaza put work in me because, baby, one, I did get lipo burn on my back.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So that by itself was just crazy. And my experience just waking up on that table and looking to the left and looking to the right
Seeing other
and seeing
women on
other
the table,
patients.
that was crazy.
That was crazy. I was like, what am I? I felt like I was in a movie. Like I felt like you know how you see those movies where they doing that underground surgery stuff. That's how I felt. And I was like, they probably done took a kidney or something. I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain, and I just.
But
was
you felt like you didn't need to have a round 2.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't.
you felt like you
I
put in
still
really
don't
good
feel
work.
like I need a round 2. But I never do that again. I'll get my him. I promise you I will. Like, but okay, directly after surgery, the anesthesia hasn't even worn off yet. I really didn't feel anything. I'm like touching myself. I can't feel nothing.
Mm.
After that, when I got to the hospital bed is when the anesthesia started wearing off. And from that moment, I was clicking that little nurse button all the time. They understood what I meant.
They understood then.
They understood
Yes.
pain. I don't care if I woke up and my pinky toe was hurting.
That's another
I'm
thing.
clicking the
Don't
button.
be afraid to call them doctors.
To call those doctors.
Even if they get on your nerve. That's your life. Call
Yeah.
them doctors in.
If you feel any type of way, I'm clicking the button. I
They
feel like
was,
that's the best.
they was annoyed with us.
But they was so annoyed with us.
In DR, I mean in DR and I think across country, right? In Colombia, they make you stay at the hospital for a day.
For a day.
So they make you stay at the hospital. Down here, they make you go home the same day. Like as soon as you get done, you go home. You go to your recovery place
In Miami.
or your hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that's another reason why I personally didn't want to choose Miami doctors, because I just wanted to make sure that like I was gonna get what I wanted, because I'm not doing this again. And 2, that they were more concerned about me and about my health than they were. Because he made us stay in his recovery home. He would not do your surgery unless you stay in his recovery home, so that he has access to you. His staff was absolutely amazing. Like they made sure that all your medicines was on time. They put you on a routine, what you ate, like everything was like by the book. So I really do appreciate it, and I think I really made the best decision going to Dr. Plaza. But that pain was no joke. Every time I got up, I feel like scabs was ripping off my body.
well, no, no. When I went to, so I have had surgery in DR, and I have had surgery in Miami, Florida. And so what I seen the difference is one, the pain medicine is totally different. Totally different. The pain medicine in the DR is really not as potent
Yeah, it's not.
as it would be in Florida.
Colombia's wasn't like that too.
Yeah, it don't give you that knockout. I don't feel nothing.
It's not no oxy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a perk.
Right. The other thing though, the difference that I seen was when you come out of the hospital in DR, they put your fajas are so tight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean
barely walk.
so tight that I could barely walk, I could barely breathe. Me and Brianna was in there like, oh, this ain't it. This is not it. Like the fajas was extremely tight, and I believe that was one of the reasons why I had a lot of burning and I had a lot of feeling like your skin is peeling off, because as soon as you take the faja off and you like your body release, it's like now you pulling everything back from connecting.
But
Do you
I
guys
just
have
feel
nerve problems? Do y'all have nerve problems?
I
I have fibromyalgia.
I have nerve.
On the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
have,
get
like,
spasms.
Uh-huh.
that too.
I do get spasms like in
In
my
your
butt
butt?
cheek.
Yeah.
Or yeah, like in my butt. I get spasms in my butt.
You don't get spasms?
I used to.
Oh.
I don't know no more.
Yeah, I definitely get that. I'm like, ooh.
Like if you sit on it too long?
If I sit on my butt too long, it's kind of still get numb.
But I can say too though that having the surgery in Florida though, the things that I did not like was that they give you a faja that's too big. I mean, too big. Like I could have actually put the faja on top of my clothes. Like that just didn't make any sense. Like you have to have some type of compression. Like give me some type of compression. Like the faja was like extremely just big. Now I'm not saying that I don't want it. I didn't like it too that tight, and I didn't like it that big. But at the same time, while I was down here, you know, I get all my fajas from snatch bands. The snatch bands is where snatch bands is where it's at. So I automatically, once they gave me the faja that was too big, I automatically switched when I got back to the room because I brought my own faja. So ladies, go get your own fajas because that first one is not going to be comfortable at snatch bands.
Yeah.
You're going to love them, love them, love them. I promise you.
Yeah.
Every one of my surgeries, they have represented for me hands down.
Time.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
So
I still wear my snatch band.
I still wear. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And they're so comfy.
mm-hmm.
They're really comfy.
Yeah.
Like, them other fajas, they either too tight or they're too big.
Or
And
the
then-
material,
or the material is scratchy.
Be feeling so crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. But the medicine was actually better in the US states. Yes.
Yeah, they be trying to dope us up anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't like with my last surgery. The only thing that I didn't like was I was the last one to go on the list. And down in Florida, they stopped like giving out certain medications at a certain time. But they didn't give the medicine to my husband before, like you had to get it after your surgery. And since I was the last one,
You couldn't get.
I couldn't get my pain pills and I was in pain.
Yeah.
And I did not like that whatsoever. Like that's not cool. If you know that the pharmacies is going to close by a certain time and one of your patients is, you need to give it to whoever they're with to be able to go and get that medication for them, because that's just not right.
Yeah.
So we had to go back and forth, and we ended up having to talk to a pharmacist to be able to say, hey, just give us something.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't take that pain. So the good thing about that's what I don't like about the States. Too big fajas, and they take too many patients
They take
in
a
one day.
lot of
They take
patients.
too many
They do.
patients in one day, and that's why a lot of
Not always
people,
safe.
right? And that's why a lot of people is really not happy with their results, because they're
trying to get 'em out.
They're trying to get them out, and they're
They're
trying to get
money
money.
hungry.
Right, so you need to find out about that doctor, like how many patients do you take a day? Because you need to know if they care about their patients. Because you shouldn't be taking no more than about 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah. And that's what Dr. Plaza do. He,
Yeah.
Like max 4, but I'm pretty sure like he try to stay between the 2, 3. because he like really cares.
Mm-hmm.
A comment.
Yeah,
How long did you stay in Colombia and Miami before you traveled back home?
Okay, y'all want to do Colombia?
We
Go ahead.
we stayed in Colombia for. They wanted us to stay for 2 weeks, but we stayed for like a week and a
Maybe
half.
a week and a half. Yeah.
We stayed for a week and a half because we pushed our flight up, and we were so ready to come home.
Had to go home, but they wanted us to stay for the full 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But we were just ready to go home.
We felt like we were okay, like we
Enough to
could.
get on the plane.
Yeah, but that plane ride,
Yeah, that was
that plane ride was terrible.
That was bad.
In the States, they only require you to stay about 6 days. We kind of left about 4. They in the States they really don't.
Yeah,
They really
care.
don't care. They just be like, just come and get your massages. Make sure your fajas is on, and bye.
And your,
That's
your
in
2 to
the
3
States.
little checkups after
Yeah.
the surgery.
And that's it. And then you could go.
Mm-hmm.
But I stayed in the States at the most, I believe, 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
And that was at the most because I had my first BBL was in DR with Dr. Malona, and then my second BBL was with Doback. I love Doback. Represent Doback, yes. And then I started getting reductions. I went to Dr. Cannon, and instead of him giving me a reduction, he gave me the hugest butt in the world. And I had to go back in and get another reduction. So I did basically three surgeries in the U.S. and 1 in Dominican Republic. But it's a lot, and I'm never having any more surgeries again in my entire life. I'm done with it. Like, I'm really done. But I am here to help you guys to let you know if you are on that particular journey that
It's worth
You
it
got-
in the
yeah.
end.
yeah, and just make sure that you pick the right doctor the first time. Yeah.
I feel like the biggest tip for me picking my doctor, because I've only had one round, is making sure that your doctor works on your body type.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
whatever you already have, make sure that he can work on that and that he can give you the look that you're achieving, like you're trying to achieve. And that's something that I did too, though. And don't just pick a doctor because you're trying to hurry up and get surgery done because you want to be that girl.
Right.
Make sure that these doctors are board certified.
Yes.
Make sure that they don't have no
Yes.
ifs. Make sure that make
Yes.
sure their count, like the amount of patients that they take a day is less than 4.
Mhm.
Because you want quality work. You don't want to just keep going and just go, and then now you came out and one booty cheek bigger than the other, or
Because that happens.
yeah, or
Yes.
one
Yes.
hip is bigger than the
Yes.
other, or they just didn't do one side. Like you really want to make sure that they are taking your time, and also
Or they give you lax and you didn't ask for lax.
yeah, or they give you something that you
Yeah.
didn't ask for.
Yeah.
Like, you want to make sure that you are spending your money wisely with the right person. Because these doctors, I feel like, especially in the States, they have a bad reputation of just wanting to get your money.
Yeah.
It's like a machine.
Or they only do one type of butt.
yeah, or they only do one type.
They only do one type on all the girls. And so when somebody come in and say, hey, I don't want lax, or I don't want this big old
I want
shebang.
something nice.
I want something that look natural. They give you this, oh, well, this look natural to me because they have, this is the type of butt that they do with everybody.
And another thing is, like, if you already have health issues, or if health issues come up that you didn't know about, make sure that doctor, a good sign is that
Yes.
that doctor won't take you.
That's a good sign. Yes.
That's a good sign. Girls be so ready to get their BBL that they forget, like, you have to, this is something that's already dangerous, and you have to be healthy. Like,
Yes.
and if that doctor is like, well, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'll take the money. I know you got this wrong with your heart.
No.
And you end up
No.
dying. There's nothing that you could do
It's terrible.
because
Yeah.
you already basically signed your life away. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
They have, contracts and stuff like that. They already make them not liable for your death.
Right.
So if the doctor says, look, you got this going on, and I'm not gonna do your surgery, that don't mean go find another doctor.
Another one.
Just wait.
Because it's not worth your life.
Yeah, just
No
wait.
BBL, no butt is not worth your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just make sure that you do your research. It's so important to do your research when you're doing these type of surgeries because they are dangerous. Don't get me wrong, every surgery is dangerous, but it's dangerous. And know what you want. Make sure that doctor specializes in what in the butt that you want if you're getting a BBL.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to take the pain if you're getting a mommy makeover, breast, butt, and stomach? That's a lot. That's a lot, y'all.
And don't waste your money if you ain't gonna work out.
That's right.
Yeah, don't waste your money.
We're gonna be making videos on that too.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna work out, then don't even worry about it.
Literally for investment. Like that's not even just like having kids after surgery. Protecting your investment is making sure that you're healthy so that you can look the best that you envisioned yourself looking.
Amen.
Yeah, protect your investment.
Yeah.
It's really, really important. Love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Love yourself. Because we have to make sure that we love ourselves to be able to say, hey, let me look into this doctor. Because these doctors, we can call a few of them out that be doing 11 and 12 people at one time, which is ridiculous.
Or don't be doing them at all.
Right.
They have their assistant do them.
Yeah, so make sure that you get to a really, really good doctor. So what good doctors would you guys say?
I rep Dr. Plaza all day. I love what he did to my body. I love that he took the time to listen. I love that he will turn you around if you have something wrong with you. My iron was almost too low and he wasn't going to do my surgery. That's why I had to get the iron infusion. So I just love that he's double board certified. Double board. In the US and in Colombia.
Right.
So it was just a lot of things that made me go with him. Plus, I researched him for like 3 years. I was looking on his page all the time just to make sure that his consistency was there. He worked on my body type. What bodies was he producing? Did he have like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a lot of things that went into it. So I would say Dr. Plaza all day.
Okay, what would you say?
I would say my number one is Dr. Plaza too. I love how Dr. Plaza did my body. We was looking at him before we was looking at Malona.
Yeah.
But we ended up doing Malona. But I would say Plaza and Doback.
Yeah, I would definitely say out of the people that I have went to, I would definitely say Dr. Doback and Dr. Triggs.
Yeah.
Dr. Triggs did his thing.
I
Like
think
with the fixing. So if anybody need anything fixed, Dr. Triggs he
corrections.
Yes, any corrections, Dr. Triggs is where it's at.
Yeah.
Ladies, and we're gonna cut it in just a minute, but listen, your fajas, it's important.
Yeah.
So many people will not wear their fajas and expect to have the best results, and that's just not it.
It's not.
Like you have to wear it. Like you hear so many people like, you don't gotta wear the faja. No, you
Wear
do.
your faja.
Wear your faja. Like it's really important to put your faja on.
At first, it's gonna be very uncomfortable. I'm not even gonna lie, but girl, sooner or later you get used to it, and you start to feel your best in your faja. Like, wear your faja. You want your best results? Wear your faja. I wore my faja consistently for a year, and I feel like that really affected my results.
Yeah, because like I tell everybody in every one of the videos that I talk about fajas or shaping your body, if you have a cast on your arm and you take that cast off and you had the cast on for 6 months and you take that cast off and put both of your arms beside each other, you will see that the one that had all the compression is going to be small. It actually helps shape you, and don't let nobody tell you that it don't. I have plenty of experience, she has experience, and everyone is saying, no, it helps.
It do.
And it helps with the blood clots, it helps with the circulation. Even when people have high blood pressure, what they say, put compression socks on. Put compression socks on to get the swelling down. So just any type of medical terms and things like that, fajas are really important.
And fajas is not just for people who have BBLs too, though.
Right.
Before I got my BBL, I wore a faja
Mhm.
because I wanted to shape my body before I had my surgery, so that my foundation would be just like a little easier to work with. Wearing your faja is for everybody. Like, it's not even just for people who have surgery or whatever. You know, like, it's literally for everybody. I would recommend.
Some women work out and wear fajas.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that helps
It's the
shape their body
bodies
as
that
well
they like.
too.
Yeah, you know that
I see
really
that.
really helps. And plus, make sure you sleep in your faja. If you can sleep in your faja, that's when your body changes. So that's when
Because it's
if resting, it's go down and do it, and you will see a huge difference. I promise you.
You gotta
I
get used to
promise you.
that.
Yes.
That's something that like you definitely gotta get used to. But wear it.
Yeah.
For sure wear it.
Yeah.
I highly recommend.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Any other concerns that we want to talk? Because next week is going to be a whole nother topic. So if you have any other questions about a BBL or what's important or anything, let us know. We will do another one, but next week is not going to be on a BBL. Do
Something
y'all have
totally
any?
different.
Yeah. Do y'all have anything else you want to relate as far as the BBL go?
Just be ready for the changes, girl. Be ready for the changes. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all that stuff. Be
Okay.
ready for it.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and close this thing down. And thank you for watching The Woman's View.
Thank you guys.
And, hold on. We have another question. Hold on for 1 second.
How long did it take for you to go back to work?
Well, okay, so I own my own business, and I took like, well, actually, no, I was working because I was
You
working
were.
at the
Mhm.
yeah, I was working at that place.
Mhm.
No sponsors here. So I purposely took off 2 months, but that's because that's something that I set in my financial budget to do. I took off 2 months, and I had a very like high intense, fast-paced job, so I just knew that going back to work after a month or 2 weeks would have just been too much for me. I would say if you have like an office job or something like that, I would say like maybe like 3 weeks.
Well, according to the doctors say wait at least 6 weeks. Like you
To sit on your butt
No, to go back to work.
to go to work. Oh,
Yeah, six weeks to go back to work, so a month and a half.
yeah.
That's what the paperwork from the doctor's office would come and tell me.
Mhm.
I'm an entrepreneur as well, so I had flexible time. I think we all entrepreneurs now,
Yeah.
and so we all have flexible time. But the doctor's information say at least 6 weeks, and you cannot sit on your butt for at least 2 months.
It is 6
Yeah.
months because
Yeah.
the first BBL I was working at Walmart, and I didn't go back until like a month
Yeah.
After surgery.
Yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I had my surgery. We had our surgery in November. I didn't go back to work till February.
It's a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's about, like I said, about
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks. But take your time though.
Yeah. Take your time.
Like take your time, because you don't want to go back. Like you don't
Yeah.
want it to kick. But
First of all, going
It
back to
could be.
going back to work after you have not been working for, those 6 weeks is going to be anyway. Like, but I just feel like you should just budget enough
yes.
to give yourself time.
Yeah.
Budget enough to give yourself time. Because a month after, you're still swollen, you're still feeling pain.
You are still swollen. You do
You-
still feel pain. Yes.
You can't sit on your butt. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I would just say, give yourself time. Budget. Like have a plan. for
Yeah, yeah, and I do want to say the last thing that I want to say. I know we gotta go, but the last thing that I do want to say is sometimes just because you feel like you're okay after surgery, it doesn't mean that you're okay
Yeah. Test the
Internal.
waters.
internally. Because Brianna, after her first surgery, she felt good after 5 weeks. I mean, it was like I was like. It took me like 9 months. I was still down for the count, boy. I was in there like I was in there like I don't know if I'm healing correctly.
Yeah.
That was my first BBL. I was like, oh my gosh, like Brie was up and I mean she while she's rolling and everything, and I'm in the bed like, oh Lord, I'm in the bed on struggle for like 9 months.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy because I guess the healing process for me took
Just
way
like
longer.
different factors.
Yeah, than it took for her. But at the same time, don't get out there and think that you're healed because you can't see it, or because we always think about what's going on the inside.
Yeah.
What's going on the inside, because that's where the surgery was done, on the
Yeah.
inside, not the outside. So just take your time.
And for the girls who like to go to the club and who like to party, drinking affects your results.
Yes.
Hookah affects your results.
Yes.
Okay? And you want to be all up on the couch shaking that new booty. Let me tell you something. Getting slapped on your butt don't feel good.
No,
It don't even feel the same after surgery.
No,
bro.
it don't.
Like healed and everything, getting slapped on your butt does not feel the same, bro. Like,
Right.
so really take all of that into account. Drinking, smoking hookah affects your body.
Yes.
And it affects your healing process, and it will take you longer. Even take away some of your results that you have already gained. Don't smoke that hookah, and don't drink that liquor.
Yeah, just wait. Just wait. And like we keep saying, protect your investment. Protect your investment. So if don't spend those $6, and people are spending $5,000 to $20,000 on their body, and they go out here and tear it up, and then wonder why your body
Why
tore
they're
up.
not getting the results.
Like you really have to get some good results.
Yeah.
So you have to do what it takes to get good results.
And you're not completely healed for a year. I don't
Correct.
I don't care what you say. Think even after a year, I still had minor swelling.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ladies.
for the
This
information.
information you shared is great.
Thank you.
Thank you as well for
Thank you.
listening. Thank you as well. We're going to be having great topics, ladies, and we're going to have a ball. So make sure, I'm going to put everything in the description to be able to go to the Woman's View page.
Yes.
I will be going live for a couple of times so we can go ahead and get everybody switched over to the Woman's View. It's going to be good, ladies. It's going to be really, really good. And we would love to have you in our journey, because we're going to talk about how to make money. And you won't believe,
Everything.
between us three, we got 9 companies. Like, we do what we do. And we want to share all this information with you guys, and just how to really make money, and how to uplift yourself as a woman, and things just to let women know that you are beautiful.
Yes.
You're beautiful. You are loved, and you are a queen. And don't let nobody else tell you anything other than that. You let them be the best them, and you be the best you. Okay?
You the prize.
Yes, you the prize.
You the prize, girl. You are the prize.
Yeah, you the prize.
You the prize. Okay?
So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Woman's View. And we would love for you guys to join us on our next video and
Stay
on this
tuned.
journey. Stay tuned.
Love you guys.
Bye, y'all.